Hey, YouTube, it's Jaden, and I'm not gonna lie, this junioritis kind of hit me like a truck. It really, really did. Now, I call it junioritis because obviously I'm a junior. I feel like the term is senioritis, which also it makes more sense because, when you're a senior, you're kind of just waiting until the last day and then you don't have school, right? But I'm a junior, and it's like I don't even consider myself like a true junior yet. Like, I feel like you're like a sophomore on the second semester. You're a freshman when you first start, but like you're a sophomore on the second semester, junior on the second semester. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like when you're in the first semester, it's like you're kind of still a sophomore, but you're getting there, and then etc. for the next 2 years, right? Like for your senior year, etc. So, it's not even the end of the first semester, and it's like this junioritis, it hit me like a truck, man. Like, I was talking to my friends, and my one friend, he interned at a Fortune 500 company, NASDAQ, right? I think it's Fortune 500. I'm pretty sure. And he interned at Fortune 500. At NASDAQ, which is a Fortune 500. He interned at Comcast, and he's a senior, right? So when we're talking, like, he talks a lot about how he doesn't care about his classes anymore, and it's like, at a point, I kind of understand what he's saying, right? Because college, it's supposed to mold you into the career that you want to go in, right? But it's like, dude already interned at one of the highest grossing companies of all time, so it's like he kind of knows what he's about to get into. His resume definitely does prove that, right? So it's like, why does he need to care anymore? Like, what are grades to companies? Oh my gosh, here goes my cat. Come on now, Pepper, this is not the time. This is not the time or place. Can I complain, please? I'm sorry. My cat, she does that all the time. Like, especially when I'm in front of the computer, so I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, so he was talking about how he just doesn't care about his computer science classes anymore, and it's like, I actually get what he's saying, Like, I'm not gonna lie, maybe it was just the way that I was raised, but like, school means a lot to me because, I don't know, like, when I was really young, I used to be like really like happy to like prove I had good grades to my mother. Like, I would always come back and show her my tests and show her that I got an A, because I guess I just wanted to be proud of me or whatever. And now it's like that part of me is like, well, I'm not gonna lie, it's still there to an extent, but it's like I don't go out of my way to show her or anything. It's just like I kind of stopped that around like 9th grade, especially during online school, because that's when I truly didn't care, and I only needed to maintain B's to stay in that program. So I had like straight 81s and 82s or whatever. I was just trying to keep my grades up so that I didn't have to retake 9th grade anymore, because in online school, that's when they skipped me or whatever. So anyways, I would still consider myself an A student, but it's like, the factors of why I have this junioritis is like, it's very plausible, right? Like, it's very okay, I would think, right? Like, for example, there's 3 classes out of the, what is it? Physics, calc, organic, stat, and something else. Out of the 5 classes that I'm taking, there's 3 where I'm practically teaching myself, and I'm not a fan of that, especially when 2 out of the 3 are like the hardest classes I've ever taken, like, and the thing is that one of those hardest classes is a math class. Like, that's the thing. That's what's killing me right now. Like, so I would definitely consider myself a one-trick pony, Like, I'm very much a one-trick pony. Like, I am, I'm proud of being good at one thing, Maybe 2 if you would count my knowledge in stand-up comedy, but I'm very good at like one thing and one thing alone, which is math, right? Like, I never needed to study on math. I never really needed to do extra work. It was more so like, I know what I'm doing and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna maintain an A, right? Like, I've never had anything lower than like a 93. I know I'm flexing, but like, this is the one thing I can flex on, because everything else I am not that great in. I've never had anything lower than like a 93 in a math class, any math class I was taking, other than in online school. Because again, even in online school, I just didn't care anymore. I didn't have anyone to like hang out with. But anyways, like, that's just how it was with me, But here I am taking calculus 3, or it's multivariable calculus, right? And there's no teacher for multivariable calculus. So I'm teaching myself this, and I am so confused, like, I am so lost. And it's killing me, because it's like, this is the one thing I'm good at. So if I'm not good at it, what am I good at? It only gets tougher from here. And I'm struggling now. Like, if this is the career I want, and I'm struggling now, like, what am I gonna do later? Like, I'm only a one-trick pony, So it's like, I'm struggling, and I mean, I have like a professor to talk to, but it's like, at the same time, like, I'm the type to where it's like, I will be stubborn and get it until I get it, right? Like, I'm the type to understand the right answer. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm gonna get the right answer and then understand how I got there. So that's what I've been trying to do for the past 3 weeks, but I'm still stuck on one chapter, and it's really annoying me. It's partial derivatives. I just finished vectored value functions, and I finished the vector functions and whatever, but I'm stuck on partial derivatives now, and it's like, after I finish partial derivatives, I'm gonna go to multiple integrals, and it's like, this is the part that kills me. I still have 3 chapters after this, within the span of 2 weeks, right? Because after this week is, so it's like, one of my toughest classes is a math class, the one thing I'm kind of good at, so that's screwing me up. Another thing is organic chemistry 2. That class is so tough. I'm at a loss. Like, I literally don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. And again, I'm like the type to be stubborn until I get it. But it's like, organic was like the one class where it's like, no, I'm gonna have to start looking things up now. So I've been doing that, and even like, to an extent, I get it, but it's like, I don't 100%. Oh, there goes my cat. There she goes. You can see her ear. But like, I just don't fully get it, and it's really, really messing me up. So 2 out of the 3 classes that I'm learning, that I'm practically teaching myself, are 2 of the toughest classes I've ever taken, and then my last class is just statistics. So that I can just knock out, right? Because that's like, it's just it's a simple math class for me. So stat I could just, knock out. But it's like, I shouldn't have to be teaching myself these 3 courses. I feel like there should be professors doing me, like, helping me, right? But, I mean, again, they can, but it's like, it's not like, it's not a synchronous class. I'm technically doing individualized course for multivariables. I'm doing individualized for probability and statistics, and then with organic, I'm taking a class at another college completely. So, like, sometimes I'm late. Sometimes sometimes it's like they do things that I don't know about because I'm not on campus. So it's like I have to like rely on like other students who are also struggling in that same class, so it's like I'm in this like little phase where it's like I don't care as much, and that's not healthy, because it's like I'm already struggling. So if I keep struggling, it's gonna only look worse, But then, like I said, when I brought up the idea that it's like, when you already intern and when you already worked at successful companies, what do you need to care about school for? Because school is only there to help you get into those companies, right? So, and in my case, I worked at, turns out Red Ventures is it's like Fortune 1000 or something like that. It's either Fortune 1000 or it might be Fortune 500. I was just interning there last summer, and they offered me another spot. So it's like, to an extent, it's like I kind of, you feel me? It's like I did all of this to intern at Fortune 500. So it's like, what do I really need to, I just need to get the degree, right? You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm in this really weird limbo where it's like I kind of care, but I kind of don't at the same time. If I'm being honest, this cat has been throwing me. You don't see her anymore. Yeah, she's on that box. But oh, there she goes. Yeah, I'm caring about this cat a lot more. I just took her to the vet, and she was scratching all up on the veterinarian. So now we're like banned from that place. And I'm worried about the job that I have now. So it's like I don't know. It's like I feel like I like just 2 weeks ago I was like a kid, and now all of a sudden I'm like a daggone adult, or at least a graduate student. Because with grad students, it's like you learn the classes yourself. You don't go to class. You get the textbook and you read it on your own. What is she grabbing at? Hello? Wait, what are you doing? She about to jump on me. I already know. But I feel like a grad student now, and it's like I don't want to feel like that yet. Like I have 2 more years in me. Like let me be undergrad, So and yeah, I'm working a part-time now. So like an actual part-time. Not like I'm working for the school. I'm actually working at a local sandwich shop. So I feel like a true graduate student who kind of doesn't care anymore, and that's not good. That's not a good thing. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Dog, it got bad to a point where a couple days ago I was eating ice cream for breakfast. Like that's not good. That's not good. Like I already have weight to lose, so that's not good. It's not good. It wasn't a lot of ice cream, but it was enough to let me know that I shouldn't be doing this, So yeah, please pray for me, because I am struggling, clearly. And with this daggone cat too. She keeps laying on my bed, and I'm like, don't lay on the bed. Got all this daggone hair shedding on my bed. Annoying. So yeah, that's really it. Just gotta air out my woes, and I got class in another 30 minutes anyway, so. Oh wait, it is 6 classes, yeah, because I'm taking micro as well. No, that's 5. Yeah. Alright. Peace.